All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So Robert Saleh has just announced that starting strong side linebacker Jarrad Davis, who was brought in from Detroit on that 1-year, $8 million deal, great fit in the 4-3 defense, who, by the way, was carted off the field in the second week of preseason against the Green Bay Packers with an apparent ankle injury, is expected to miss 2 months. 2 months, okay? The team is hoping that he'll be back, ready to go by week 6. I got to be honest, okay? I would be lying to you if I said I wasn't starting to get concerned, if I wasn't starting to get a little worried about the amount of injuries on this team. I don't understand it. We're not even at the 3rd week of preseason yet, and we have a laundry list of injuries. I mean, we are now down 2 huge pieces on defense, and we still have over 20 days before the start of the regular season. Jarrad Davis, I mean, if he's going to miss the first 6 weeks, like I obviously don't want to rush him back. I want him healthy, ready to go. But Carl Lawson's expected to miss the entire season with the Achilles injury, the team's #1 free agent acquisition, the team's #1 pass rusher, down for the entire year. And I mean, man, we haven't even brought up any of the other injuries, like Quinnen Williams, who is expected to come back pretty soon. That's the hope. But Vinny Curry is hurt. Ronald Blair supposedly, got suffered a minor injury. Elijah Moore hurt, 2nd-round pick. Connor McDermott also hurt in that second preseason game. Rasheed was hurt, undrafted free agent from Oregon State. Mike White was hurt in that game as well. Who else? I feel like I'm missing more. Elijah Vera Tucker, 1st-round pick, hurt. We had the Corey Davis scare earlier. We had the Mekhi Becton scare earlier. And I mean, injuries have plagued this team in the past, with guys like C.J. Mosley and Sam Darnold and, just numerous positions at corner and whatnot. I mean, we have just been decimated by injuries. And I really don't know what the problem is here. I really don't. And I'm not blaming anybody. Injuries happen. It's just kind of like a bad luck thing. But I just don't understand why the Jets have so many they're just stockpiling up at like such a rapid rate. I feel like every time we take the field, whether it's a joint practice, whether it's a preseason game, we have multiple guys coming off the field every single time. And it's just really, really frustrating. Coming off of a 2-win season, we're trying to build that culture. We're trying to, really, I don't want to say show out this year, but really trying to make a mark this year, really try to get in there and compete and, just get better. And I feel like, if we're going to be entering the season this is going to be a young football team and, specifically at the linebacker position, because we were probably, Najrul Dean has been doing really, really well at weak side linebacker, but now at strong side, what's going to be the option here? Because this isn't going to be a 1-week thing, a 2-week thing. Could we possibly bring in a free agent, or should we, are we going to roll with, I'm assuming Najrul Dean will probably get that weak side linebacker spot, but will it be a Blake Cashman? Will it be, a Jamie Sherwood, something along those lines? Because C.J. Mosley is going to be manning the middle, but it's like, how many more injuries is this team going to get before the start of the season? We have a week of joint practices against the Eagles. We have a preseason game against the Eagles. And then we have like a bunch of days leading up to the regular season against the Carolina Panthers. But it's like, I don't want preseason to be like this, because I'm a huge fan of preseason. I love it. It's just awesome. Football's back. But it just, for me personally, it's reached that point where you're just wanting it to get done with. You're just like, let's just fast forward through the days. Let's get the valuable rep for all the players here. But let's just stay healthy. Let's just stay healthy through the remainder of training camp and the remainder of preseason. So, man, major blow. I've rambled a lot in this video, but really the guard, and yeah, we had the Adam Schefter thing, by the way, that came out yesterday, that the Jets are supposedly going to be active in trying to acquire another pass rusher because so many guys are down. But I really feel like we should take a look at the interior offensive line as well. Like we talked about, Alex Lewis retired, no more Cam Clark, no more, Elijah Vera Tucker's hurt. And Connor McDermott's hurt. So, I feel like we just don't have bodies. So, at the end of the day, I'm just hoping we just get through these training camp periods or training camp practices and this final preseason game and all the joint practices injury-free. injury free. That's the name of the game here. Let's get through and not suffer any more injuries. And of course, it's, that's not something that we can control, but at the end of the day, we just have to cross our fingers and hope that, I guess luck is on our side. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Jarrad Davis expected to be out, until week 6 of the NFL season. We'll see how it all plays out. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, go Jets.